Today I'm doing a Valentine's Day look using affordable makeup. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to start out with the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion, and this is in the shade 902. I think I'm going to mix 902 and 904, which is a little bit darker, but I just kind of want a little bit of color to my face, but I'm just going to put like a tiny amount. So here's like the ratio that I'm going to use, and I'm just going to blend that in. And this is just going to give just a little bit of color to the face. And I think that this Lumi Glotion is a phenomenal product, especially for like drugstore pricing. If you like Charlotte Tilbury, Flawless Filter, or any of the higher end products, then you'll really like this. So now I'm going to use the Morphe Skin Tint. This is the Hint Skin Tint in the shade Hint of Marshmallow. And this is just going to be for added coverage. I'm just doing a little bit, and then I'm going to put a foundation over it. But I just wanted to, here, let me blend this in. I just wanted to add this. I was like, it's very hydrating, so it's going to add some hydration and tint to the face. Now, sometimes I will build this up and use it on its own, but today I wanted to do a little bit more, not super glam, but like soft glam. I really like this product. It's a good one. So I'm gonna use this. It's the Morphe Sun Drops, and I haven't tried this yet. This is in the shade Bronze Bombshell, and it says to shake gently. And I want to kind of use this on the perimeters of my face. So I'm just going to put a little bit here and like where I would contour, I guess. And just a little bit right here. Ooh, oh, a lot came out. Shoot. That's okay. Oh my gosh. All right. That's all right. Let's see, I'm gonna take my Real Techniques brush here. Let me just, okay, so it's like a very sheer product. Well, I'll just go over it with my beauty blender, but basically I'm like underpainting because I'm gonna add foundation over this, but I just wanted to try this product. So it may look a little messy right now, but it's going to get better. All right, I'm gonna go over with my beauty blender, especially on my nose, and then just kind of go over those areas that I used that product. Okay, so that definitely added like a nice tint of bronze, I think. It's really pretty, I think. I want to use a little bit of a higher coverage foundation, so I'm going to use this L'Oreal Infallible. This is the Glow Foundation, and I have mine in 204. So I'm not going to use too much of this. I don't want to layer too many products, but I'm just going to add a little bit more coverage. I'm just going to use my beauty blender again. And I'm kind of going over what I just did, but I guess that's the point of underpainting. So this is just gonna give more coverage, which I kind of need. I have like a little pimple right here. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. And I'm going to use a little bit of a contour now. This is the She Glam in Tawny Amber. I'm just gonna dot 2 dots right here and maybe just a little bit more right here and a little bit down here. I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques brush and just add a little bit of a contour back into the face. I know I just kind of took it away, but I just wanted to use those bronze drops, I'm not gonna lie. They are really nice. I feel like I would mix those in. Like I would mix products together, and I think that would be really beautiful. Which I technically did, but I mean like I would mix it like all over my face. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Coverage Concealer, and this is in the shade 375. So that's what that looks like. And I'm just going to use that here, down here, just areas that I feel like I need to cover a little bit. This is definitely full coverage. I do want to use my LA Girl Pro Conceal color correctors. I have two, and I mix the shades GC994 and GC965. So one of them is a cool pink corrector and one of them is a peach corrector, and I just like to mix them together. So I'm just going to use a little bit of that, like in the inner corners of my eye, just to balance out some of that darkness, and just put some there. Okay. That's good. Let me just blend out this concealer because I feel like it does set pretty quick because it is like full coverage. So, but it is nice to kind of let it sit on the skin a little before blending it in. I'm gonna use the concealer on my eyes as a primer because it is so full coverage that I feel like it works as a primer. I go in with my beauty blender and just kind of blend things in a little bit more. I'm gonna go over this with powders, but I just want to make sure everything's blended. I'm gonna use a little bit of my NYX powder. This is Can't Stop, Won't Stop in light. I'm also trying to stick to drugstore brushes as well, and mostly Real Techniques. This is the setting brush. So I'm just going to set underneath my eyes. And on top of my eyes. Just a little bit on my entire face. This is my Real Techniques Finish Powder Brush. I'm just doing a light layer of powder. All right, let's do brows. So I'm just gonna use my NYX brow pen. This is the Lift and Snatch in Ash Brown. Just going real natural today. I don't feel like doing a whole lot with my brows. Just giving some hair-like strokes. I used to use this product all the time with the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pen, and that was like the combo for me. I'm going to use a little bit of this L'Oreal Brow Lamination. This is a phenomenal product as well. And I'm just going to set these brows. I'm looking in a mirror that's kind of far away, so hopefully this looks okay. Those are the brows, and I'm gonna be using the ColourPop Blush Crush palette today. I thought this would be perfect for Valentine's Day, so why not? So I'm gonna use this shade Lovesick all over the lid first. And actually I'm gonna put this in my inner corner. Scratch that. And then I wanna use the shade Cheek to Cheek, which is this one right here, in my crease. I'm going to take a little bit of the one and just put that on this middle kind of center of my mobile lid, just to mesh those two shades, like the lighter shade in the inner corner and then that crease shade. I'm going to go in with this one right here, which is How Rouge, and I'm just going to put that kind of in the outer corner. Such a cute name. How Rouge. I want to take the shade Blush Wine, which is this darkest shade in the palette, and use like a brush like this, like a flat brush, and just run this along my lash line and then kind of build that up in the outer corner. Ever so slightly. Like I'm not using a lot at once. I'll probably just slowly build that up gradually. I kind of want to do like a little bit of a shimmer. So I'm going to take the shade Blossom Up, which looks like this, and use that in the inner, sorry, not the inner, the center of my lid. I'm going to use this like Pop a Bottle shade in the inner corner. That's pretty. That's a really pretty shade. I like that a lot. Let's go back to the face. I'm going to use this Almay Healthy Hue blush, and this is in the shade Nearly Nude. I'm not using a bronzer. I'm just going to use this as my bronzer because I feel like it's the shade on me is like good enough to be a bronzer and a blush. So I'm just going to use this as like a multi-purpose product. I'm going to use the CoverGirl True Blend, and this is in the shade 320 Love Me. This has kind of like a gold shift to it. It kind of reminds me of NARS Orgasm. This is a beautiful drugstore blush. I've been using this for years. Like I'll go back to it. It's just so pretty. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and this is in the shade Precious Petals. I'm just gonna use this fluffy brush. I don't care. Just kind of blending it in with everything. This is a really pretty highlighter. I've used this for years as well. It's just so pretty. Like it tops some of my luxury highlighters. Like I'm not even kidding. It's a gorgeous shade, this Precious Petals color. It's kind of like a rose goldy color. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I don't know how to explain it. It's just so pretty. And this is so inexpensive. So I'm just saying, you know, I'm gonna add a little bit of more of this bronzer. It's really a blush, but you can use the products however you want to use them and whatever works for you. I'm just going to use my beauty blender and blend out this area. Okay, I'm gonna use this lip liner by Revlon. It's called Color Stay Longwear Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Nude. I'm going to overline a little bit today. But it is supposed to be long wear, so that's nice that it's creamy going on because it helps you spread it and then it stays put. For lipstick, I'm going to use the Revlon lipstick in 755. Looks like this. And so pretty. Like this looks like a luxury like lip combo. Oh, I gotta add mascara. So let me curl my lashes and I'll be right back. For mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I used this for years as well, but I just love these curved wands. I just think that they work so well and never steer me in the wrong direction for my eyelashes and my eye shape. I just really love a curved brush. So this is definitely a good one. Going back to the eyes, I'm going to use this ColourPop liner called Charmer. And I'm just going to use that to tight line of the highlighter that I use, the Wet n Wild one, and just put that right in the center of my eyelid. Then last but not least, I'm just going to take this darkest shade, Blush Wine, and just put it right in the outer corner on the bottom lashes. I turned off all my lights and everything, but I realized I forgot to show you that I used this one too. This is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Honey Dude. But anyway, I put this in my lower waterline right there. So just wanted to show you that. Okay, bye. And that's the final look. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and this inspired you to create a cute little Valentine's Day look using affordable products. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.